Have you ever wondered why so many people follow strict diets, count every calorie, and spend hours at the gym, yet still struggle with stubborn belly fat? What if the problem isn't how much you eat, but how often you eat? It sounds almost counterintuitive, but the truth is that your body already has a natural fat-burning system built in, and when you learn how to activate it, you can experience rapid weight loss, slim down without punishment, and even improve your energy and mental health at the same time. This video is not about another trendy diet or short-lived trick. It is a complete fasting guide that will show you how to lose weight fast, eliminate abdominal fat, and boost metabolism in a way that aligns with your biology, not against it. You'll discover how the body heals itself when given the right conditions, how fasting can enhance longevity, and why it succeeds where so many weight loss tips and fitness programs fail. By the end, you'll see that slimming and natural healing are not two separate goals, they're deeply connected. If you stay with me until the end, you'll walk away with the knowledge to create healthy meal plans that actually work, strategies to lose weight healthily without extreme restriction, and insights that could completely transform not only your body, but also your mental health and long-term vitality. So, if you've been searching for real answers beyond the endless cycle of diets, this is the video you've been waiting for. Most people have been told for years that if they want to lose weight fast, the only path is endless calorie restriction, bland salads, and hours of exercise. Yet millions still struggle to lose belly fat and keep it off. The frustration is real. You try one healthy meal plan after another, follow every new set of weight loss tips, and even push yourself through extreme fitness routines, only to see the scale barely move or worse. Watch the pounds creep back the moment you stop. The truth is that the human body doesn't work like a calculator. It's not just about calories in and calories out. It is a hormone-driven machine, and if you don't address the real drivers of fat storage, no amount of effort will truly help you slim down or eliminate abdominal fat. That's why fasting has become one of the most powerful and transformative approaches for weight loss and natural healing today. Think about it this way. The body was never designed to have constant access to food. For most of human history, meals were scarce, and fasting happened naturally. People didn't snack every few hours, and they certainly didn't have 24/7 access to processed foods. Instead, the body evolved to store energy efficiently during times of plenty and burn through that stored energy during times of fasting. When you align yourself with that natural rhythm, you not only ignite fat burning but also unlock a cascade of internal healing processes that no medication or supplement can replicate. That's why so many people who begin fasting notice slimming around the waist, steady energy throughout the day, and improved mental clarity, things they never achieved with ordinary dieting. One of the main problems with modern dieting is that it keeps insulin high. Every time you eat, especially if your meals are filled with refined carbs and sugary snacks, your body releases insulin to shuttle glucose into cells. That's normal and necessary, but when eating happens too frequently, insulin never really comes down. And here's the trap. When insulin is elevated, fat burning stops. You could be eating less, you could be running on the treadmill every morning, but if insulin is constantly locking away your fat reserves, you'll never access that stored energy. This is why so many people plateau in their weight loss journey despite their best intentions. The key is not to eat less all the time, it's to eat less often, giving your body the chance to shift into fat-burning mode. This is where fasting completely changes the game. By simply extending the hours when you don't eat, you allow insulin levels to fall. And as soon as they fall far enough, the doors to your fat storage finally open. Your body begins to tap into what it has been storing all along, using fat for fuel instead of keeping it trapped around your belly and internal organs. People often describe this shift as almost magical. Instead of feeling hungry and weak, they report stable energy, sharper focus, and a surprising reduction in cravings. That's not magic. It's physiology working the way nature intended. When you stop forcing your body into constant storage mode, it rewards you with a metabolism that feels alive again. For those who are seeking practical weight loss tips, fasting provides something that's sustainable and natural. You don't need to weigh every bite of food. or obsess over complicated macros. You simply need to create periods of time where your body can reset. One of the most popular entry points is the 16 to 8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window. This usually means skipping breakfast, having your first meal at noon, and finishing dinner before 8 p.m. During the fasting window, water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea are all allowed. This small change alone can set the stage for slimming, fat burning, and improved metabolism. And once your body adapts, you can explore other variations like 18 to 6 or even occasional 24-hour fasts. The beauty of fasting is that it's flexible. You can tailor it to your lifestyle and fitness goals. But fasting is not just about weight loss. It's also about natural healing. Inside every one of us is a remarkable process that activates when we stop eating. Cellular repair. When nutrients aren't constantly flooding the system, the body begins to recycle damaged components, clear out toxins, and create room for healthy growth. This explains why so many people not only lose weight healthily, but also notice improvements in their skin, energy, and even mood. It's like giving your cells a chance to clean house. And this is where fasting becomes more than a weight loss strategy. It becomes a tool for long-term health and longevity. Of course, fasting doesn't give you a free pass to eat anything you want during your eating window. If your goal is to lose belly fat and boost metabolism, what you eat still matters. The best results come when fasting is combined with nutrient-rich, balanced meals. Healthy meal plans centered around vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, nuts, seeds, and low-glycemic fruits provide your body with what it needs to thrive without spiking insulin unnecessarily. On the other hand, filling your plate with sugary drinks, fried foods, and refined carbs will undo the progress you make during your fasts. The point is not punishment, it's about working with your biology to create a sustainable rhythm of nourishment and repair. Another aspect that often gets overlooked in conversations about slimming and fat burning is the role of mental health. Many people approach weight loss with stress, guilt, or shame, which only makes the process harder. Fasting, when approached correctly, can actually support mental health. By stabilizing blood sugar and reducing the roller coaster of cravings, it creates a sense of control and clarity. Some even describe fasting as freeing, because it removes the constant obsession with food and allows you to focus on other areas of life. Combining fasting with mental health resources, whether mindfulness practices, journaling, or support groups, can create a powerful foundation for lasting results. Fitness also plays a role in amplifying the benefits of fasting. You don't need extreme workouts to see results. In fact, even moderate exercise like walking, bodyweight training, or light resistance work during fasting can accelerate fat burning and help eliminate abdominal fat. Exercise depletes glycogen stores faster, encouraging your body to switch into fat-fueled metabolism more quickly. When paired together, fasting and fitness create a synergy that promotes rapid weight loss, improves metabolic flexibility, and strengthens the body in a balanced way. Instead of draining your energy, this combination often leaves people feeling stronger, lighter, and more motivated to stay consistent. The first step to making fasting work for you is shifting your mindset. Forget the old belief that you need to eat 6 times a day to keep your metabolism alive. That advice may have sounded good, but it has trapped millions in cycles of overeating and frustration. The reality is that your metabolism doesn't slow down when you fast, it becomes more efficient. Growth hormone increases, fat burning ramps up, and your body becomes more resilient. Once you experience this shift for yourself, you'll realize that fasting is not deprivation, it's empowerment. It's giving your body the space to do what it already knows how to do: lose weight healthily, burn fat naturally, and restore balance from within. When people talk about wanting to lose belly fat, they often think of the fat they can pinch under their skin. But the most dangerous fat is not the one you see in the mirror, it's the one hidden deep inside, wrapped around your organs. This is called visceral fat, and it's far more harmful than subcutaneous fat because it interferes with your liver, pancreas, and heart. Visceral fat releases inflammatory chemicals, raises blood pressure, and contributes directly to insulin resistance. If you want to slim down in a way that actually protects your health, eliminating abdominal fat must become a priority. And here's the good news. Fasting targets visceral fat more effectively than most traditional diets ever could. Here's why. When insulin remains high, fat cells are locked. You may be trying to burn calories with cardio or following strict weight loss tips. But if your hormones are signaling store mode, your body won't release the fat it's holding onto. By lowering insulin through fasting, those locks are removed. The fat cells open, and your body begins to mobilize energy from where it matters most, your midsection and internal organs. This is why many people who practice fasting see rapid changes in their waistline and health markers even before the scale shows dramatic results. Losing visceral fat doesn't just make you look slimmer. It helps restore metabolic balance and reduces your risk of diabetes, fatty liver, and heart disease. Insulin resistance is at the center of nearly every weight loss struggle. When your cells stop responding to insulin properly, your pancreas pumps out more and more of it in an effort to lower blood sugar. This creates a vicious cycle. High insulin leads to more fat storage, more cravings, and more difficulty losing weight. It also drives fatigue, mood swings, and eventually chronic disease. You could follow healthy meal plans perfectly, but if your insulin levels never drop, your body remains stuck in storage mode. That's why fasting is such a breakthrough. It doesn't just cut calories. It resets your hormonal environment. When insulin comes down, cells regain sensitivity, glucose is used more efficiently, and fat burning becomes accessible again. Imagine your body like a pantry and refrigerator. Every time you eat, you fill the pantry shelves with quick access energy in the form of glycogen. As long as you keep snacking, the pantry never empties. Fasting is what finally lets the shelves clear out, forcing your body to go to the refrigerator, your fat stores, for fuel. This transition is called the metabolic switch, and it's one of the most powerful shifts you can experience. Instead of relying on constant external fuel, your body begins running on internal reserves, which not only promotes slimming but also stabilizes your energy and mood. Many people describe this phase as feeling lighter, both physically and mentally, because the body is finally running on clean fuel. Another benefit of fasting is its impact on inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is like a slow-burning fire in the body. It contributes to arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and even accelerates aging. Visceral fat is a major source of this inflammation, constantly releasing harmful molecules into the bloodstream. By reducing abdominal fat through fasting, you lower that inflammatory burden. The result is not just weight loss, but improved overall health, better blood vessel function, lower blood pressure, and reduced risk of life-threatening conditions. This is why fasting is not just a slimming tool, but a true healing practice for the entire body. Mental health also benefits when inflammation decreases. Many people struggling with obesity or constant dieting also deal with anxiety, brain fog, or depressive symptoms. These are not just psychological, they're linked to inflammatory signals that affect brain chemistry. By lowering insulin, reducing visceral fat, and activating fat burning, fasting helps calm those signals. Add in the steady fuel provided by ketones during longer fasts, and you create a brain environment that feels sharper, clearer, and more stable. This is why so many who adopt fasting routines report better focus, improved mood, and a stronger sense of control over their lives. Pairing fasting with mental health resources like mindfulness, journaling, or even light meditation multiplies these effects, turning weight loss into a holistic journey rather than just a number on the scale. One of the most overlooked parts of fasting is how it benefits the liver. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease now affects millions worldwide. Even people who don't drink. It happens when excess calories and insulin push fat into the liver, clogging it and preventing it from functioning properly. Left unchecked, it leads to inflammation, scarring, and eventually severe disease. Medications offer little relief, but fasting has shown incredible potential. By lowering insulin and allowing fat to be mobilized, the liver begins to clear out its excess deposits. Enzyme levels drop, inflammation cools, and within weeks of consistent fasting, many patients see dramatic improvements. This is healing at a cellular level, achieved not through another pill but by restoring the body's natural rhythm. Fasting also brings cardiovascular benefits that no single diet pill could match. Elevated triglycerides, low HDL, and small dense LDL particles are the perfect recipe for heart disease. High blood pressure and arterial stiffness only make the problem worse. But fasting reverses these risk factors in a way that is both natural and sustainable. Triglycerides fall, protective HDL rises, and LDL shifts into a less harmful pattern. Blood pressure often improves as insulin levels normalize and excess fluid is released. The result is a healthier circulatory system, less inflammation, and a dramatically reduced risk of heart attacks and strokes. For anyone who has struggled with heart health while also trying to lose belly fat, fasting provides a two-in-one solution. Slimming down while repairing the very system that keeps you alive. Longevity is another area where fasting shines. The secret to living longer is not just adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. What good is extending your lifespan if those years are spent battling disease and fatigue? Fasting promotes longevity by targeting the root causes of aging: inflammation, oxidative stress, and insulin resistance. By regularly giving your body time to rest from constant eating, you activate repair processes that keep your cells younger, your mitochondria more efficient, and your metabolism more resilient. People often notice their skin looking clearer, their energy more stable, and their fitness performance improving not just because they're losing weight fast, but because their bodies are functioning more like they did when they were younger. Of course, fasting should not be seen as a punishment. The goal is not to deprive yourself, but to create balance. During your eating windows, nourishing your body with nutrient-dense foods is essential. Healthy meal plans that include vegetables, lean protein, healthy fats, and whole grains. Ensure that you're fueling your body in a way that supports recovery and growth. Processed snacks and sugary drinks only sabotage the progress you make while fasting. So keeping your meals clean and balanced will help you lose weight healthily and sustain the results long term. Remember, the combination of fasting periods with intentional nutrition is what transforms a simple practice into a complete lifestyle shift. And if you worry about whether you can actually handle fasting, know this: it's a skill, not a test of willpower. Just as you train your body and fitness to become stronger, you can train your metabolism to become more flexible. Starting with shorter fasts and gradually extending them helps you adapt without overwhelming your system. Over time, your body learns how to burn fat more efficiently, your cravings decrease, and fasting becomes second nature. The reward is not only rapid weight loss, but also the confidence of knowing that you're in control of your health, not trapped by constant hunger or endless dieting. If the science behind fasting sounds powerful, the real magic happens when you actually put it into practice. Many people hesitate because they imagine fasting means starving, suffering, or giving up their favorite meals forever. The truth is, fasting is not about punishment, but about rhythm. It's about giving your body time to reset and then fueling it with intention. Once you understand the flexible ways fasting can be applied, it becomes less of a challenge and more of a lifestyle. And the reward? You can lose weight fast, slim down naturally, boost metabolism, and create a sense of freedom around food that most diets never allow. The most popular starting point is the 16-to-8 method. In this approach, you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window. For example, you might skip breakfast, have your first meal at noon, and your last meal by 8 p.m. This simple adjustment allows insulin levels to drop long enough for fat burning to kick in, without feeling overly restrictive. Many people find that once they adapt, hunger in the morning fades, energy rises, and they begin losing belly fat almost effortlessly. What makes this so effective is that it fits into real life. You can still enjoy healthy meal plans with your family or friends, while giving your body the fasting period it needs for slimming and healing. For those who want to accelerate fat burning even more, there are other variations, like the 18-6 or even 20-4 method, where the eating window becomes shorter. These approaches are especially effective for people who need to eliminate abdominal fat quickly or who have hit a plateau in their weight loss journey. Then there's the 5-2 method, where you eat normally for 5 days of the week and on 2 non-consecutive days reduce calories significantly, which still provides fasting benefits without daily adjustments. More advanced fasters sometimes try alternate day fasting or even occasional extended fasts of 24 to 48 hours. These longer fasts should be done with caution and preparation, but they deliver profound benefits in terms of autophagy, visceral fat reduction, and metabolic reset. The key is to remember that fasting is adaptable. You don't need to copy someone else's exact plan. Your fasting window can shift based on your schedule, your family commitments, and your lifestyle. That's why this practice works long-term. It's not rigid. If you travel, have a social event, or feel like your body needs flexibility, you can adjust. Unlike diets that force you into endless restriction, fasting teaches you metabolic flexibility. It gives you the ability to use both food and stored fat as fuel, which is a superpower when it comes to long-term weight loss tips and overall health. Now, let's talk about the food itself. Fasting is powerful, but what you eat during your eating window matters just as much. If you break your fast with processed snacks, sugary drinks, or fast food, you'll sabotage your results. Instead, focus on healthy meal plans that nourish your body and support recovery. Start your eating window with a balanced meal that includes lean protein, fiber-rich vegetables, and healthy fats. This combination stabilizes blood sugar, keeps you satisfied longer, and prevents overeating later. Adding nutrient-dense foods like avocado, salmon, eggs, nuts, leafy greens, and whole grains helps your body rebuild after fasting and makes fat burning more efficient. Over time, these meals not only accelerate weight loss, but also strengthen your overall metabolism. Hydration is another underrated part of fasting. Many people confuse thirst with hunger, leading to unnecessary snacking. During fasting hours, drink plenty of water, herbal tea, or even black coffee to stay hydrated and suppress cravings. Electrolytes can also help, especially if you're doing longer fasts, as they prevent fatigue and headaches. Remember, fasting is not just about withholding food, but about supporting your body while it cleans and repairs itself. The right fluids and nutrients make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Another way to multiply the benefits of fasting is to combine it with fitness. Exercise during a fasted state accelerates fat burning because your body doesn't have glycogen to rely on. It taps directly into stored fat. Fasted workouts can be as simple as a morning walk, light cardio, or even strength training if you're comfortable with it. This practice helps eliminate abdominal fat faster and boost metabolism long after the workout is done. Don't worry about losing muscle. As long as you eat enough protein during your eating window, fasting actually preserves lean mass while targeting fat. Over time, this combination of fasting and fitness sculpts the body in a way that dieting alone rarely achieves. But fasting is not only about the physical side, it also changes your relationship with food and improves your mental health. Many people live trapped by constant cravings, emotional eating, and guilt around meals. Fasting helps break that cycle. By experiencing periods without food, you learn that hunger is not an emergency, but a temporary signal your body can handle. This shift builds mental strength and gives you a sense of control. Pairing fasting with mental health resources like journaling, stress management techniques, or mindfulness makes the transformation even deeper. You start to see food not as the enemy but as fuel you choose intentionally. And that mindset is crucial for lasting slimming results. One common question people ask is whether fasting is safe for everyone. The answer is that fasting is a tool, and like any tool, it must be used wisely. Pregnant women, people with certain medical conditions, or those on specific medications should consult a professional before starting. But for most healthy adults, fasting is not only safe, it's one of the most natural things you can do. After all, our ancestors lived with periods of feast and famine, and our bodies are designed to function this way. In modern times, we've lost that rhythm by eating constantly, and fasting simply restores it. If you approach it gradually and listen to your body, fasting becomes a sustainable practice, not a temporary experiment. The long-term vision is where fasting truly shines. Instead of chasing short-term diets that fail after a few weeks, fasting creates a foundation for lifelong health. You're not only learning how to lose weight fast, but also how to lose weight healthily and keep it off. You're giving your body time to heal, reduce inflammation, and optimize hormones. You're boosting your metabolism instead of slowing it down, as often happens with crash diets. And most importantly, you're creating a lifestyle that blends with your reality instead of fighting against it. That's why people who embrace fasting often describe it as freeing, not restrictive. It becomes less about losing belly fat and more about living longer, stronger, and better. If you're ready to start, remember this simple formula. Begin small, stay consistent, and build up gradually. Try skipping one meal, then move into a 16-8 rhythm. Then experiment with different fasting lengths as your body adapts. Use the eating windows to fuel with whole, nutrient-dense meals, stay hydrated, and combine fasting with fitness for maximum results. And above all, stay patient, because while fasting can help you slim down quickly, the deeper benefits of natural healing and longevity are built over time. By the end of this journey, you won't just be following another set of weight loss tips. You'll have unlocked a powerful, ancient mechanism that transforms your body into a fat-burning machine, eliminates abdominal fat, restores balance to your hormones, and strengthens both your physical and mental health. Fasting is more than a practice. It's a lifestyle shift that brings rapid weight loss, natural healing, and the possibility of a longer, healthier life. And that is a reward worth embracing today. There's a natural solution to speed up your metabolism, control cravings, and support your weight loss journey naturally and effectively. Click the link in the first pinned comment to start transforming your body. If you want to truly transform your body and learn how to lose belly fat healthily, don't stop here. In the next video, I'll share practical strategies and little-known secrets to boost your metabolism and keep the weight off for good. Click now and discover how to take your weight loss to the next level.